Good morning. So if you asked me how I make biscuits, well, this is the way I make biscuits. I don't measure. Some flour, when it just looks about right to me, and then some shortening. Not too much because too much shortening and your biscuits will be crumbly. I use a pastry cutter and I tend to break it up into some chunks to begin with, and then I start going through it like a machine. I just spin the bowl, cutting it in. Takes a minute or so. Until it looks uniform, until it looks like you've cut up all of the shortening chunks into equal tiny pieces within the flour. Spin and cut, spin and cut. Now your grandma may have done it with a spoon, and hers might end up tasting better anyway. I just find this is efficient and works for me. So you can see how it looks now with the little beads of shortening in there. That's about good enough. And kind of make you scoop out a little hole in the middle. Buttermilk, I use whole buttermilk. I do not like the way low-fat buttermilk tastes. And I just pour some in. And this is a result of years of just knowing how it looks. And I pull it in from the side. I don't stir yet. Stirring too much can get too much air into your dough and make them tough. I just keep pulling in from the side. Just a hair dry, so I'm gonna just a hair. Keep pulling in from the side. They just kind of look about right. All right, there's my dough. Top one of the milk, get that out of the way, shortening out of the way. Now, this time I'm using an old soup can to cut my biscuits. You can use whatever kind of cutter. My wife tends to like them a little on the smaller side, but today I'm going to use my soup can. Some people say I put too much flour on my countertop to roll them out. That's what works for me. Yeah, if less works for you, that's fine. So you see how the dough, see how it looks, the consistency? That last bit off the spoon, it's a half a biscuit there. When you're done with the bowl, I will get some flour on my hands, a little bit on top of the dough. I think you just heard the oven finish preheating. I cook at 450. I learned from Emeril Lagasse that the faster you cook them, the better, but the longer they stay in there, the drier they'll be. And you can smooth them out your desired thickness. They're gonna rise, of course. So flour your can and don't twist. Just push straight down. Flour it each time in between each biscuit. set these on the skillet. I think it's off camera at the moment. Let me scoot them on. I melted a little butter in my skillet. I didn't get the skillet really hot, just warm enough to melt some butter in. So the bottoms of the biscuits would be crispy and buttery. All right, now we're gonna do the rest. Cut 2 more there. And about 1 more, 1.5 left. And this would be my granddaughter's baby biscuit, if she were here. So that made 2, 4, 6, 8.5 biscuits. Hands floury, and you can scrub all of this off. And that's it. I'm gonna throw them in the oven and 450 till they look like you like them to look, and done.